Hello guys, welcome back to our full playthrough of MEGAQUARIUM. In today's episode, we're going to be playing on level 6, Hartcliff Research Facility. And here I am, now I'm loaded in. So, what it wants is just 2,300 prestige and 70 guests, which should be fairly easy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and speed up time real quick, and I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff. Okay, there we go. So now everything has been gotten rid of and destroyed. I am now going to make a proper setup, so I'll come back when I have the starting tanks set up. Okay, I'm back now, so I have a super simple tank setup. I'm going to go ahead and start getting fish to go in there. I'm going to start out with these guys. And I am going to try to purchase all of these fish in here. Now, I have already played this level 2 or 3 times, so I know basically everything I'm going to get. If you're wondering why, it's because the first one, my video errored and basically just didn't save 30 minutes of the 1-hour recording. And on the second one, I, for some reason, had everything die in all of my tanks magically at the end of the video. So, yeah, kind of weird. I'm gonna go ahead and open up. And now I'm going to buy the amenities. So I'm gonna just speed this up while I'm buying all the amenities. Okay, there we go. So now, most of the amenities are in place. Not quite all of them, because I did kind of run out of money. Although, for the most part, everything has been built. So, all I'm going to do now is save up probably about $2,000. Actually, you know what? I'll come back when I have this guy unlocked, along with a little bit more money, and then I will start putting fish into this tank. So, I'll come back when the porcupine puffer is unlocked. And there we go. I've unlocked the porcupine puffer. Now I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this guy right here, the French angelfish, next. And I'm now gonna start purchasing fish. So really quick, I need to buy this kind of food, and I already have the orange flake stuff. So this right here is what the porcupine puffer requires. I believe they are not solitary, so I can't have multiple of these. I'm gonna throw 3 of those in there. Throw 3 of those, and then just throw like 5 of each of these. Missed one of these guys. There we go. So now this tank is full of fish, and they're all happy. And I'm gonna go ahead and start buying a secondary tank. So I'm just gonna do a real quick time lapse while I purchase this. I'm gonna build a tank for the green moray eel. And I'm also going to make a second larger tank for, actually, you know what, I'm going to do a moon jelly tank and then the frilled anemone. So I'll come back when I have their tanks built. Just so you know, the reason why I'm skipping most of the early game building and such is because it's relatively boring, and also I've done it like 3 times at this point, so I just don't feel like talking while doing it again. So now I get to unlock another new animal, so I think what I'm going to go ahead and get is probably this guy for the cold water tank I'm going to be doing here very shortly. And also, on the progress as far as this is going, I've already got the eels, I've got the coral. Now all I have to do is build the tank for the jellyfish. Cool, so I just got plus 120 to my base prestige. I bought a few new fish. I made a mistake with this guy just then. Yep, I'm just gonna sell this tank real quick so I have a little bit of money. And it is this one right here. So I already have, I think that's a, is that a heater? There's a filter hooked up to it. So I am gonna get rid of that because I don't need a filter that small. I think that should be fine. Filter like that. And then I need a light. Okay. Well, I did accidentally kill one of those two corals, but I mean, that should be fine. And I'm now gonna go hire another employee feeding. Fixing is perfect, and I would ideally want another one. Okay, that guy's also fine. So now I have more than enough employees, and I have all of these tanks set up and good. I'm gonna go ahead and buy another tank to go right here, even though there's not currently anything in it. Got more mail. Active swimmers, I'll take this for the extra money, even though it's probably not gonna get done. Yeah, that was my bad right there. And I'm gonna build a tank for these guys now, I think. So they require a pretty big tank. I think it was, let me just look at their requirements. It's this guy right here. At least 96. And this tank is just barely under 96. So I'm either gonna have to do a deep wall tank, or I'm gonna have to do a small one of these. I think what I'm gonna do is just a small one of these, because I can just double it up and have two of them, which would be pretty cool. I'm gonna have to expand down just a tad bit so I can fit these in there. Staff door, and there we go. Now this is completely set up and fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and set up one of these tanks now for the air corals. Oh, nice! I unlocked a fish. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock this coral so I can stick it in the coral tank. But really quickly, I'm gonna build this. Should be fine. And I need to buy some more tool stations so that way everything doesn't get messed up again. Because last time that was like my main problem. I did not have nearly enough tool stations, so I'm kind of overcompensating now. Oh yeah, and really quickly, I'll buy one of those to go in there. Actually, they can be housed together, so I'm just gonna add a few of those, and somebody in that tank requires rocks, so I'll just give them that. That should make everybody happy. And that guy needs a new kind of food I don't have. It's a sponge pellet. So there we go, now they should be happy. And I'll go ahead and put these guys in there. Pause time really quickly. The play of mice, I'm not worried about not having something for them in the tank. They all want the yellow shrimp stuff, so grab that. These guys don't have any other requirements besides needing just a tad bit of caves, so I'll really quickly give that to them. And why does it say they are dying? Oh! Hook that up. Don't know. Oh yeah, right, because I actually moved it. Oops. But anyways, all these guys are happy now. I think everyone is happy at the moment, which is always good. I need to get rid of all these because they're just cluttering up my stuff, and it's not true. And here's more fish for sale. I can buy these guys to go into my big community tank. Those, yep. And I can also buy these. I'm going to give them their own separate tank in 162. I might just expand this just a tad bit more and put the horseye jacks in there. Or I might actually just do this tank and make it purely crab only. Just go ahead and pick them up. Put them in there, and they need the supplements along with the red clam things. So they need these. Buy that. Pretty sure. Okay, I don't have supplements. I thought I had supplements down here. There's that, and then, oh yeah, right, I sold this for just that little bit of extra money. So quickly, I will replace this, hook it up, and then they are cold water. Yes, they are cold water. That works fine, and now they just need a simple filter. I think this should be more than enough since they have pretty poor water requirements, so they should be fine now. There's another new coral. Buy that guy, or unlock that guy right there. And I'm going to go ahead and stick 2 of these into this tank, since I can do so. These guys. Actually, I'm going to pause time for a second, so that way I can get everything sorted out. First off, all of these are obviously going to go in here. I have a level up, which is always nice. I don't care what this wants, I'm doing it. This is fairly simple. 75%. I might have to kick up the water quality in this tank, because I don't know if it's up to that, but putting them in there. I'm gonna hire another employee for fixing really quickly. Fixing, cleaning, that will work fine. I need to buy another sponge, because apparently some of my things just aren't getting clean. Stick one there, stick one there. And that should work fine. And I think that's just about everything. I need to stick these guys in a tank, and I need these guys to go in here. Oh, okay, somebody's not happy in this tank, so I need to fix that really quickly. All of those guys. Okay. So they want the water quality to be up to 80%. So I will fix this real quick. Okay. I achieved it, and they're fixing the stuff, so now this tank is fixed, and I won't have anybody dying in it. Nice, I unlocked the coffee machine. That's even more money for me. I get the large double filter. And really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and purchase some coffee machines, because boy do I love money. And now I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait a minute, and I'll come back when I'm ready to do so. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. I've purchased some stingrays now. I'm just going to shove them right into this tank, and they should be fine, although I am going to pause time just to make sure. So apparently there's some filtration issues happening now, but besides that, everything does seem to be going well. I'm also going to hire another employee really quickly for feeding and fixing. That works perfectly fine. This tank is also having problems with filtration, so it's this one right here. And that should be fine now. And as for this tank, I do believe I unlocked, yes I did. So now that I have this unlocked, I'm going to sell all of these. So that way I can have a few of these big guys on there. Now this tank is 1% over, so it's happy now, and I believe it's just... it missed its last feeding. That's bad. That is very bad. I lied about getting just one person. I'm getting an extra person. Actually, you know what? I'm getting 2 extra people, because I do not want to have my fish dying. That happened last time, and I can tell you, it wasn't all that fun. And as far as these guys go, I'm going to put them in this tank right here, although I am quite poor at the moment, so I'm going to save up just a tad bit of money. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick the horse-eyed jacks in here. And all they want is the herring, and I'm pretty sure they have some other things that need to be met. But it should be relatively simple needs. I think it was just a little bit of plantage. And yep, now they're happy. And I see no problems with this tank. It's a very simple tank, so it shouldn't overload my employees at all. I'm up to 1,600. I'm going to go ahead and buy a few different plants to go in these tanks, because having plants in tanks does help with the prestige. So I'm going to just do a time lapse of me adding plants to literally all of my tanks. Oh, nice! I ranked up. So this is going to give me a handful of new fish. So there they are, and also the mega double filter. So I am going to get these guys. I don't know if they can get eaten by my other fish. I'm going to go ahead and start out with the Regal Tang though, I think. Because it's super basic, easy, and I can definitely have that with my other fish. Mega Heater, okay, cool. I kind of hate that this tank only has those guys in it. What I might do is I might actually stick my stingrays in there so they're not taking up so much room in this tank. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. And there we go. Now that tank is much more appropriately filled. And I do believe these guys eat, yes, they eat those. So I'm going to put one down here for convenience for my employees, so they don't have to run all the way across just to feed them. Wolffish, yes, I definitely want that, and also these guys. These guys can go into my community tank, so I'm going to do so. There we go. And the wolffish, he eats crustaceans up to 13, and he gets up to 33. I think this guy's going to get his own tank like these guys. Nice, unlocked the Regal Tang. I'm now going to get I think I'm going to do the Atlantic Mackerel. And I'm going to keep him in the same tank as the other fish. Oh, nice, and I unlocked that too. Go ahead and get the small tunnel tank. I think I'm going to have to expand downwards just a tad bit more to fit in these last tanks. Although I do believe these tanks should be able to throw me over. Not enough plank, nice. Too poor, that's fine though. Oh, cool. So I think that gives me base prestige, if I'm not wrong. I might be, oh no, it's this tank with soft clothes. Speaking of which, I do have another soft coral I forgot about, so I can go ahead and throw that in there, and bam! So now I have all of my achievements done, and I have 2,000 prestige, almost there. I think I'm gonna just make a very small tank for my final tank with this guy in it. Cool. Nice, a bunch of other stuff. Well, first I'll unlock this, although I don't believe I'm actually gonna get to use it. Oh cool, and I also got this guy. I don't think he'll survive in my other tanks. I wonder if he eats corals, actually. As far as I can tell, he doesn't. I'm just gonna stick him in there. I don't know if that'll be fine, although hopefully it will. And the wolffish, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick him into this tank. And since he is 33, I can definitely buy, like, needs at least 6. I don't know if I can have 6 of these. I don't think it'll even matter. Caves, so really quickly I will buy this for them. And I'm also gonna buy some, where is it? Where's the Rebel? Okay, this. And this helps with the filtration just a little bit. Now I'm gonna build their filtration. Everything in that tank is now good, and that should be enough to actually throw us over. Assuming I give everything a new paint job, which I'm going to. So all I have to do is just paint everything like this. Paint all the tanks. And there I go. That should just... oh, never mind, actually. Just barely not going to be enough. And real quick, I'll check on this tank and see how it's doing. Everything in here is doing absolutely fantastic. Just barely under the full mark. I did a pretty good job with that. That's a problem with that. Okay, they'll fix that now. Those should be fine. I almost killed my moon jellies, which would have been very... ah, darn. Darn, it ticked over before they got their thing fixed. Crap. Nice. Okay. That's fixed now, just a little bit too late. And I don't really know what else I could buy at this point. This needs better filtration though, apparently. So really quickly I'll just slap an extra small filter because I'm not going to bother with another large one, and that should fix it. Yep, that fixed the problem. I don't really know what else I could possibly buy to go into any of these tanks as of currently. So I think I'm just gonna buy one more tank. Oh, actually, I achieved it. I achieved it. Nice. So I'm just gonna buy a bunch of tanks now and just fill them up with fish to get more guests in. I don't really care what I put in these tanks. I'm just purely trying to get more guests in the aquarium. Bro, I am stuck at 60 guests. I am so stuck at 60 guests. Kind of annoying, but I'm getting very close, so I mean, I'll get it here in a minute. You know, actually, I just do this. Nothing to see here. I definitely did not just lock a bunch of people into my aquarium. You're crazy. I would never do such a heinous thing. So actually, it's kind of working. I'm not even gonna lie. 66, 67. Oh my, is this gonna work? There's no way. Whatever, I'll take it. I'm not complaining at all. Okay, so I win finally. This only took me 3 times to actually get, and over 3 hours of filming, so this has been fun. I'm gonna do the walkthrough now and slow down time and open the gates so that way these people aren't stuck in here. But yeah, this is the end of the video. This is everything that I have. We're gonna start on this side. The green moray eel down there, the corals, more corals. These are the cold water ones, these are the warm water ones. Over here are the crabs. Then the ginormous community tank full of all kinds of different fish. Then over here you have the jellyfish, which died on accident. Over here the horse-eyed jacks, or whatever they're called, and the stingrays, which are bugging out right now on the floor. The groupers, or whatever they're called, the red snappers, I think they were. Over here, the cold water fish and the starfish. And there's the flounder. And then over here, the last final tanks to just kind of finish everything off. We got the wolffish and the mackerel, or whatever. And then over here, just literally the last tank to finish everything off, which still didn't even work. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please, yeah, whatever. Please sub, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also go check out my TikTok and Instagram for high-quality footage and photos in the description below. See ya!
Three, two, one.